Hey there, how are you doing? You want some company? Getting a little bored, huh? Oh, yeah. I guess it would be hard to stop thinking about it when you're sitting here alone. How can I help? That was nothing. I wish he'd resisted and I could have saved the taxpayers the cost of a trial. Are you sure you want to talk about this? Oh, the counselor's already been in? Well, that's good to hear. Just give it time. You know, you were incredibly brave to throw that lamp out the window. Yeah, it was. You took a pretty big risk. None of that. You did what you had to do to stay alive. There's no shame in that. We may never know what made him act this way, but you can't blame yourself for any of this. It's all on him. Did you know him well before this happened? Had you dated him? Just worked for your dad, huh? Didn't your parents find it suspicious that he disappeared about the same time you did? Oh, he asked for time off way in advance, huh? So he'd been planning this for some time. I thought that might be the case. Every inch of that place was under video surveillance. The whole setup looked well thought out. And the equipment he had in the shed wasn't thrown together overnight either. Shh, babe, it's okay. Are you sure you want to talk about this? Maybe you should just focus on getting better. Going over all this can't be good. Yeah, I know hiding from it isn't good either. It'll take some time, but you'll get past this and time will fade the memories. Just remember, you took him down. You facilitated his downfall. He tried to control you mentally and physically, but you kept your cool. You outsmarted him. When the chance for rescue showed itself, you overcame your fear. You're a survivor. When the memories start creeping back in, you remember you're the one who put him behind bars. You're tough. You'll get past this. I know you will. Yeah, it's hard when it's someone you think you know. And then they hurt you in ways you can never imagine. Yeah, your daddy wants him hung up by his gonads. There are some sick people out there. Luckily, not too many. Most people are good folks. More what than I think. A club full of sickos that kidnap people? Are you sure? In every major city, there's one or two sex clubs. For the most part, they're harmless, just consensual stuff. Not like that, huh? Do you think he might have made it up? Tried to make you think he was normal? He lied from the moment I first spoke to him. Not that that's unusual when you're in law enforcement. He was sending these guys videos of your training. They were evaluating his methods. And that pissed him off and made him meaner. So he wanted to fit into their club, be one of them. You think he looked up to these people? once you were trained to their satisfaction, he'd be allowed to take you to the club. And that mattered to him. Did he ever mention names? Anything that would help us track them down? Do you think you were the first person he kidnapped? How come? He used the phrase "this time." Yeah, I see what you mean. That's interesting. What do you think happened to the others? We need to find out. What he did to you will put him behind bars for a long time. But if he hurt others, then he needs to face the consequences for that too. I'll do a little investigating and see what I can find out. What else did he mention about the club? Did it sound like he'd been there before? Did he describe it at all? Any idea about a location? A lodge up near his cabin. Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm a game warden and driving the back roads is my job, now isn't it? You want to help? I don't know that's a good idea, hon. The doc plans to keep you here a couple more days. You still got a lot of healing to do. I know, there are mental wounds too. Now, hon, don't go painting me into a coroner. I'll do anything in my power to help you recover, but going undercover to catch the rest of these sickos seems pretty foolhardy. Oh, don't you worry about me. Yeah, I was with the sheriff's department before I moved over to fishing game. Just because I'd rather patrol in the wild and woolly outdoors than a crowded, smog-filled city don't mean I don't know how to take care of myself. Teach you? What? Self-defense? Well, I'd be happy to do that, just as soon as you get well. You got a touch of color in your cheeks today, but you need to regain your strength before we start anything like that. That nurse over there is giving me the evil eye. I'd better let you rest. Here's my card. I wrote my cell phone number on the back. You call me anytime. If you want to talk or you just don't want to be alone, I'm here.